Let me make sure it's turned all the way up. Okay. Okay, guys. I am getting ready to go live. My camera is looking a little bit dark, but it's because of the angle where I am. But let's get it started. Hello, YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell, per usual, on this good Tuesday afternoon. It is June the 2nd, 2026, and it is currently 1:32 p.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. It's June the 2nd. Happy birthday to my brother. It is Denzel's birthday today. He shall be turning 33 years old. 33 years old. You know, it's hard being 33 years old and you a 33 Mason and they trying to stop you from getting to your highest peak. Is what I'm hearing. They tried to kill me by the time I turned 33. But I made it. I made it. Anyway, I have a few channel download messages that I want to talk about today. So, I'm going to get cracking with my digital diary. I just got done lifting. I only took about 4 people or whatever because I had a few things to do, and then it was about to be time for me to turn right back around and pick my daughter up anyway. So, I didn't really get a chance to lift like that, but it's cool. I pick her up or whatever. I might drop off a few more people because I still got to feed my kids today or whatever. My storage. Oh shit. My storage bill is currently due as well, and so is my phone bill. For me, Mally, and Mari. Dang. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna leave that there. It was a few different things that I wanted to talk about, and I was getting a few channel messages. The first one I want to talk about, I was hearing Flavor Flav, like the Flavor of Love show, and I was hearing that. Maybe I'm gonna put my phone right here, and maybe it'll look a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, so I was hearing Flavor Flav, like the Flavor of Love show or whatever. And what I was hearing about that is secret alliances. And I had to go back and think about when I used to watch Flavor Flav. And I was hearing secret alliances, like people are creating secret alliances against me, like on the Flavor of Love show. And if y'all remember watching Flavor Flav and stuff like that, you had a group of girls, and they were all interested in dating Flavor. They were all interested in dating Flav, right? So there was like different challenges you had to do, different games and stuff that they can do, just competing and having fun, right? But then there were sometimes that they would have to build these secret alliances or whatever. And they would build a group of girls, like let's just say it was 25 girls. Well, now we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 groups of 5. And these groups, they're all still in competition to win Flavor of Love. However, now we're on teams, so we want to make sure our team wins. But when it comes down to it and our team got to get split up, we all still fighting for this one man, right? So if you used to watch Flavor Flav, you would notice that there were alliances being built all the way up until it came time to be one-on-one. I'm hearing it's a group of people, a group of alliances ganging up against me, all for my money, as well as over a man. Like there's a group of females, let's just say the baby mamas. And that's funny because I used to say my baby daddy got a baby mama club and I'm not a part of it. But let's just say a guy has multiple baby mamas. Well, his baby mamas, his girlfriends, everybody, they working together, and I'm the baby mama that's not included. It's something like that going on. And I was just telling Lil, I was like, I could be a part of your club. Oh, thank you. But I was just telling Lil, I noticed that it's a generational curse with me when it comes to dating guys. Any guy that I've ever been in love with or really cared for, that's it. The secret alliance was like their mothers. their mothers and their sisters, or their mothers, their cousins, their sisters, their exes, the ex-girlfriends, the baby mamas, like all the women in their life ganging up on me. Like, oh no, we don't want her. We don't want her a part of our team, because if he marry her, she gonna be making him do this or do that, when they never even got the chance to know me. So it's something like that. And I was telling that to Lo last night. We was just sitting down chopping it up, smoking or whatever, and I'm like, you know, this lady got in my car yesterday when I was lifting, and she reminded me of this lady that I seen at the park when I was exercising. And I'm like, it seemed like this lady is following me. And right before she had got in my car, this guy, he had asked me for my number the day before yesterday. He was in like this Grand Wagoneer or whatever. I was on the east side at the gas station. That I didn't want to keep. Guy, he was a nice, handsome guy or whatever. He actually kind of reminded me of Cliff a little bit. But he had came up and he had asked me for my number, so I given him my number or whatever. And he had texted me and he was like, what you doing? I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm about to get ready to lift for a few hours, because y'all know I've been lifting just to make sure I feed my kids and everything while I'm going through this whole situation that I'm going through or whatnot. So I'm like, I'm about to lift for a few hours. He was like, oh, okay, what side of town you on? I'm like, I'm on the east side right now, Blase Splee. And he was like, okay, basically like, cool. And as soon as he texted me that, I told him I was on the east side, I got a request from this girl to come and pick her up. But anyway, the girl seems to look like this girl that I keep bumping into. And every time I bump into her by accident, it's almost like she be like trying to be subliminal around me. Like, oh, she want to be me so bad. Like, she want to be like me so bad. Like, basically, if I get pregnant, she get pregnant. If I wear this, she wear this. And I be wondering, like, is she trying to talk about me? I don't know this female. But I'm telling you, it's like I keep seeing her. Almost like she got a tracking device on my car or something. The weirdest thing, I promise you I would not make it up. But I'm not paranoid. And I'm not a scary person. I'm going to get in my car and lift whenever the fuck I feel like. I don't give a fuck who get up in this bitch. You gonna fuck around and find the fuck out if you try to do something to me. Like, nobody is going to scare me into staying home or not dating somebody who I want to fuck with or none of that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. You think you crazy? I'm gonna show you crazy. Oop. Beyonce said that in the movie Obsessed, when that white bitch wanted her husband so bad. No offense to the white ladies, I'm so sorry, because that's a beautiful white lady. But when that lady wanted her husband so bad and she thought she was crazy, and Beyonce like, bitch, you think you crazy? I'm about to show you crazy. Like, there's a woman out here that's harassing me over this. I only talk to one man. It's crazy though. But anyway, I was hearing that in my sleep, like Flavor Flav, alliances. They're building an alliance against you, Isleah, because they want to win this man and this money so bad that they willing to kill you for this shit. And I was telling Lo, I'm like, Lo, the generational curse is any man I ever fell in love with another woman who tried to kill me, or who tried to X me out, or who didn't want me and my baby to be apart. It's called a sacrifice. I'm like, anytime I ever been in love, that was the issue, or is their mother or something. And I'm like, it's almost like until I beat the fuck out of a bitch over a the curse isn't going to break. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to break the curse a different way, because either you're going to meet me and you're going to fall in love with me for exactly who I am, and I'm going to meet you and fall in love with you to the point where we make other people realize information, the point that we make other people realize that there's no competition. You don't have to fight for my love, because I don't see nobody but you. You shouldn't have me out here fighting over you if you love me. If I love you, I'm not about to put you in a situation where other niggas think that they should be trying to compete with you over me. I'ma shut that shit right the fuck down. Oh, you thought this was that? Oh no, this my nigga, this my man right here. Like, this not that. If you was confused, if I was confused, if somebody's confused. But no, it's something about that. It's something about that going on. So, I don't know. Hold on. So I was hearing that or whatever. Somebody wants to go back and forth over a man. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But real love is coming to me. I was also hearing billionaire status, billionaire status. Like, I'm about to be a billionaire, so the struggling days are over for me. And that's another reason that I don't walk around stressing out about shit, no matter how it looks or whatever. I'm also seeing me getting my braces put back on. So I'm probably about to get my braces put back on. I dropped somebody off at the orthodontist today earlier too. So he was actually my first Lyft rider. So it's something about that. It was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, I said I was going to make a video talking about pregnancies, cryptic pregnancies, and things of that nature. Because I don't know if people thought I was trying to fake a pregnancy, and I'm not talking about a year or two ago with Tobias, because I wasn't faking that either. But I don't know if people thought that I'm trying to be around Cliff and trap Cliff with a baby or fake a pregnancy just so I can be around him, or if people think that I want to use him for money or whatever it is that he has. But that's not the case. I really just genuinely like him. And from my understanding, when he and I were talking, I thought that he didn't have any children. So one thing that I would not want to do is fake a pregnancy with somebody, especially somebody who don't have children. Like, if I was blessed to bring your firstborn child into this world, I would not take that as a joke. And when it comes to me, because I had the whole situation with Tobias and all that, pregnancy actually kind of traumatizes me. Like, even when I think I might be pregnant, I'd be scared to take a pregnancy test. And I'd be scared to... Bye, Mr. J. I'd be scared to take pregnancy tests. Because, like, damn, being pregnant is a job. If I am pregnant, am I going to be able to keep this baby, or am I going to have a miscarriage? Is everything going to be okay or no? That's one thing you got to worry about. Two, I had the whole situation that went on anyway, whether anybody want to believe me or not. I really don't give a fuck if you do or not. Like, bitch, you ain't living my life. This my body, my life, my story, my trauma, and the shit that I got to get over, not yours. So there's no reason for me to lie about that. I don't give a fuck about having Tobias that bad that I lie about a baby. But people thought that I was lying. And I said that I was going to talk about spiritual babies, cryptic pregnancies, and all that, which I've talked about multiple times. And spiritual pregnancies, because if you know anything, if you were in an occult, or you knew anything about secret knowledge, or if you just had basic common sense, but I told y'all common sense ain't so common, then you will know the phrase, as above, so below. Meaning it happens in the spiritual world, in the spiritual realm, before it actually takes place in the physical. So it's just like head over hearts, as above, so below. You're going to dream it, you're going to see it, you're going to sense it before it actually happens, like deja vu. So, you know, you manifest with your mind. Okay? So therefore, spiritual pregnancies are babies that are not yet conceived, but these symptoms, you're going to get these feelings, you're going to start having these dreams. Like, God shows you things in different ways. I've had dreams about people. Like I said, I had a dream that I took a pregnancy test and it came back pregnant. I never said it came back positive. I never said that I was currently pregnant. However, that's God letting me know, Isleah, if you keep on moving like this, you're about to get pregnant. Actually, I kind of want you to get pregnant by this person. I'm giving you a foreshadow of what's going to happen. And I've had that happen. Anytime I ever had a dream that I was pregnant, I've been pregnant. Anytime I ever had a dream with the sex of my baby, it's been the correct sex. Anytime I usually have a dream about my mother and she tells me that I'm about to have a baby, I usually have the baby. So those are not things that I make up. And those are things that I just experience on a spiritual level or whatnot. That's spiritual pregnancies. When you start to look pregnant, feel pregnant, sense pregnancies, dream about pregnancies before it actually takes place. Then you have cryptic pregnancies. Cryptic pregnancies are the people that's on the shows like I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. They go 9 months, they don't even look like they're pregnant. Or they don't even start to look pregnant until they're 7 or 8 months. Because they're small, or they baby sit low in the pelvic, almost like in between the hips, so you don't really see much of a pudge. Some women still claim to have their period the whole 9 months. There's research on this. Thousands of women all over YouTube and everything. When I was pregnant with my son Amari, I thought I was having my period every month for the first 5 months because I would bleed for like 5 days straight. The doctors at the hospital was telling me that my placenta was detaching from my uterus, and that is what was causing the bleeding. But I'm trying to tell y'all, I bled every month for the first 5 months around the time that I was supposed to come on my period. So was the placenta detaching every time I was supposed to come on my period? Is what I couldn't understand. But after 5 months pregnant, I stopped having the issue. I don't know, maybe my baby couldn't move around as much, so the placenta wasn't ripping. I don't know. But I was bleeding, and I was going to Beaumont's every other month. Like, okay, I'm bleeding again. Am I having a miscarriage? What's going on? But my baby came out perfectly fine, perfectly healthy. The only thing is, once he got a little bit older, he started having problems with his nose. Like, Mari would just bleed. He'd be asleep and he'd wake up the whole fucking pillow full of blood. I don't know if that got something to do with the fact that when I was pregnant with him, I was bleeding for the first 5 months or whatnot. I don't fucking know. I can't even explain it to people, but that's what caused me to do my research on it, which is how I found out about other women who was having this problem. Like, oh no, I had my period every month while I was pregnant, or no, I'm bleeding while I'm pregnant, and it's because the placenta or is detached, or they call it subcutaneous hematomas or something like that, like blood clots in between the placenta and the baby. I've experienced those too. Diagnosed with those when I was going back and forth to Beaumont of Royal Oak when I was pregnant with my son Amari. I was going back and forth to different hospitals because I was wondering why was I bleeding. So when women sometimes say like, oh, I didn't know I was pregnant, that's really true. Because they're having periods. Just like the tennis player, Serena Williams. She said she had her period the first 2 months of her pregnancy. She had a period the first month, and the second month she didn't believe she was pregnant. And her friend kept on telling her like, no, I think you're pregnant, take a test. And the test finally came back positive. She was 2 months pregnant already. But she said she had her period the first month as well as the second. So it's not just me making shit up like that. Or go call Serena Williams a liar as well. And speaking of Tobias, when I first met Tobias, he used to call me Serena Williams. Like, you built like Serena Williams. Or whatever. So I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to make shit up. People be so ready to prove somebody wrong or call you a liar or swear up and down that you're trying to trap a man, but they don't even do their research. They don't be knowing what the fuck they be talking about. And I was just chopping it up with Cliff when I was talking to him, and I told him, I'm like, I had a dream that I was pregnant. And he was like, yeah, you told me that a few months ago, like 10 months ago. I'm like, well, I had the dream again. But I did have the dream 10 months ago as well. Maybe I was supposed to have a baby by that motherfucker. But I had the dream again. So I was just telling him that, and I'm going to communicate with him before I communicate with anybody else if I was to find out that I was pregnant. I just actually went to the doctor and I said that I didn't go to get a pregnancy test, but she tested me anyway. She came in the room like, basically almost gave me the thumbs up like a congratulations, and then was like, but you're not pregnant. But she went to go check my pregnancy results. And I keep telling people like, pregnancy traumatizes me. I don't want to have another baby unless I'm about to be with you for the rest of my life, unless I'm about to marry you. I have kids that I already done struggled taking care of by myself and everything. I don't want to do this shit by myself no more. So I'm not trapping no nigga who not trying to marry me. I'm not having a baby for nobody who not trying to marry me, is what I'm saying. So to think that I'm about to fake a pregnancy or do that just to win a nigga, no. I'm not no pick me type of bitch. If you pick me, you pick me, and I hope you pick me off of love. You know? So I just wanted to talk about that because people be staring at me too. And sometimes I look pregnant. Why? I don't know. I just do. I don't even be eating that much. I probably eat like once a day. And when I eat once a day, I eat enough food that it probably lasts me till I'm about to get ready to eat again the next day. I don't even be out here eating like that or nothing. And yes, I'm getting older. My metabolism might be slowing down or something. But no, I even feel like it be a baby kicking in me sometimes. I feel little flutters and shit. I've been pregnant 7 fucking times. I got 5 kids. Had 1 abortion, 1 miscarriage. 2 miscarriages, actually. I've been pregnant 8 times. I know what it's like to be pregnant. I know what it's like to feel babies kicking. I know what it was, gas and was some babies kicking and shit like that. So when you're talking about women who be like, damn, I feel like I'm pregnant, you can also have a, what they call it, ovum, a bloated ovum or something like that. I can't remember. But it's like you pregnant and you get all the way up to 3 months and then you have a miscarriage and you get rid of your baby. Or your baby. I said I had a miscarriage and my baby fell in the toilet. Looking like a small little sack with like blood clots around it. Looked like a New York strip steak. My baby fell in the toilet. I flushed it down the fucking toilet. So you don't never know. Don't ever say a bitch is faking a pregnancy. You never know what a woman could be going through, and that shit devastating. Especially if you really want a baby and then you lose your baby, or you have an abortion, or stillborn, something you didn't want to do, something you didn't want to experience. But you got some bitches out here that's just so far up in your motherfucking business that they spreading all types of shit about you. So yeah, I said I was going to talk about that because people be wondering. And that's crazy. But I ain't never about to fake a pregnancy for a man. Never am I going to trap a baby either. If you want a DNA test, we could have one. I be the one where the niggas don't be wanting to take the DNA test. They'd rather take care of the baby and not know if it's theirs or not. No, I've experienced that too. So I would never do that to him. Especially if he would be a first-time father. Never would I ever do that. So yeah, it's just different little stuff that I have been experiencing or whatnot. But I'll keep on getting the channel message that I'm supposed to have another baby. I want to be married first. I don't want to be a single mother. I want to set an example, even for my older kids that have witnessed so much. And really, when I was talking to Al, my kids was brought up like a family. Granted, I wasn't married. Me and my baby daddy lived together. We worked together. They watched me do everything. Come home, cook, clean, go to work, go to school, take care of them, take care of their daddy, pick him up from work, all that. My kids seen that type of shit. We just wasn't married. And when me and Al broke up, then that's when that stopped. He was a cheater, but they didn't bring that shit home. That's why kids a lot of times don't be knowing what they daddies really be into. That's how you got a song, Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Because the mamas, sometimes we run the shit. We make it look good. We cry in the pillows at night times and don't tell our kids shit. So, yeah, I want to set an example. Like, this is what real love look like. This is how you build a family. And yes, you can blend a family. But I'm going to set that example. So I ain't about to be out here faking no fucking pregnancy. I'm grown as hell. And shit, if I was pregnant, the first thing I'm doing is telling some motherfucker about it. I want to be pampered and put up. The fuck? Not struggling. So yeah. Anywho, I'm outside of the hair school picking up Lex. Today was her first day. She had a little orientation or whatnot. And so I'm really proud about that and excited she'll be able to start her hair care journey with the hair school. She'll be able to help me with my hair. Well, she did a good job helping me because I couldn't do the back. And my baby did a really good job. I did the fronts and the sides, the edges and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing right now, waiting on her to get done. I could tell it's over though because I see the girls coming out and stuff. So maybe she said she want to do lashes, hair, and be like an esthetician so she can get that out the way. That'd be good. I lost one of my earrings. I'm sad about that. But yeah, I was just talking about that. I'm hearing it though, like, Isleah, you meant to have another baby. And God has already shown me who I'm meant to have this baby with. God has shown me who I'm meant to marry and who I'm meant to build with and everything. But God has shown me this before too. However, people are, guys, women, we all have free will. You can abort your mission. you can deny your twin flame. If you don't want to be in a relationship, you don't want to be in a marriage, you don't see yourself building with this person, you can forfeit your mission. And then God is going to bring another person into my life. For instance, I've had that happen. Oh, a guy, he thought that this man was really like one of my twin flames, whether karmic or not. He thought that he didn't want to have a baby by me. I'm hearing he's regretting this shit right now. You wanted me to have an abortion so bad. You didn't want to be with me. You wasn't willing to wait for me to get myself together. This person is in regret right now because now God has sent me somebody else who saw the potential in me, was willing to invest in me, willing to put in this time, willing to put in the work, willing to work with me while I work with them. And this is the person who I'm about to build with. And I'm about to be blessed. But you can forfeit your own mission when you don't want to do the hard work, when you don't want to wait patiently, when you would rather marry for love, for clout. It's just like selling your soul. That's exactly what it is. Aborting your mission. Because we all were born with the mission. So, hold on, guys. Calling. So, yeah. Don't cry, you feel the same way. Ladies, social media is not your friend. Ladies, social media is a platform. However, you can use platforms to find friends. That's the purpose of social media. You know, you got to explain that to people who be trying to be funny sometimes. Social media is a platform. They're platforms for us to find people, to work with, to network with, to cry with, to talk with, to understand, to start businesses, to build families with. That's the purpose of social media. Use it for what it's for. It's actually not for you to get on here trying to be funny when you're not, or criticize people and how they express themselves just because you don't know how. So yeah, social media is not for you lame ass doppelganging motherfuckers who be wanting to leave negative ass comments because you ain't got shit better to do with your fucking self. That's what social media is not for. Social media is not for you to try to come up off of somebody else. Lex about to walk up to the wrong car. But yeah. Anywho, I am about to get ready to go. Get my day back started so I can pick up my babies and head back. But yeah, flavor of love. Alliances.
Oh, where's Melly?
I still have to go get him. Alliances. Females working up together. And somebody's a lawyer, a detective or somebody. It's their colleagues. Or a police officer or something. It's their colleagues working together to keep this man away and some shit like that. But all that is coming to the light. Y'all all had a personal pizza or something?
No, there's only 2 pieces in there.
What's the pizza boxes for?
Because I didn't have no other 2 plates to put like my pizza on.
Oh, she got a pizza box too. I thought y'all was doing a pizza box project or of some sort. Well, I was about to say, how y'all doing hair with that? Gluing the lashes to it?
No, we got a project. I gotta come with I gotta like have makeup on my face on Thursday and my lashes, and then I gotta do. We have a presentation kind of project on Friday, and then we got school every Saturday. You can only miss 2 Saturdays out of 3 months. And you gotta be here at 9 every day. After 9:15, you can't get in. You're gonna have to go home.
Okie dokie.
It's a lot, bro. Like, it's too much.
It's not too much.
It's not too much, but we just already did so much, bro. But I'm only gonna be here from 9 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
When is it every day?
Except Sunday and Monday. So Tuesday through Saturday.
It's from when? 9 to 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
It's 9 to 4, but we have the option to choose 9 to 2 or 9 to 4, and I don't want to be there till 4.
did you do the financial aid and stuff today?
Mhm.
Oh, did they help you fill it out and everything?
Yeah.
Did you need any, so you don't have to bring nothing back for like paperwork or nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. And everything else, anything like with that, they sent it all through email, so I can always go back and look at it.
Okay. Probably have to lift a minute, so I'll probably take you
I made 3 friends today. They made me put my number in their phone.
Okay, that's good. That's so funny. I had just picked up these 2 boys from River Rouge High School. They were so funny too. I'm like, give me your number. I'm giving it to my daughter. Like, I'm gonna give it to my daughter. Yeah, actually.
They gave it to you?
No, I gave him my number. He told me something. And you the Lyft driver too. I'm gonna be calling you for personal lifts and to talk about. Let me see your daughter. I was letting them see my Facebook page. So oh yeah, can we come home with you right now? I'm telling you, YNs are so funny. But they was cool though. They was real cool, or whatever. They said they was 18 and 19 or something like that. So they was real cool, nice young guys. I was picking them up from school or whatever. So that was cool.
I think I'm gonna like it here. I graduate from here next year in May, so I'm gonna be here for 12 months.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And I gotta be consistent with coming. That's the only big thing. She said that's the only big thing that really matters, like come to school every day. It's very risky to even miss like a day of school.
Yeah. School for medical assistant too. But yeah, so that'd be good for you.
Like it though. And doing this and then having another job that's part-time would be very like perfect, because I don't want to be here all day or at work all day. And if I could do both. And then with this too, it's like I don't even have to.
Well, you don't need to be doing too much either. So if you're going to be here from Tuesdays to Saturdays from 9 to 2, then that's what you're going to do. You probably need to get a little part-time job where you only got to work like 3 days out the week or something, because you don't want to be putting too much on you. Plus, if I got to be the one driving back and forth, then don't put too much on me either. Because I already got other people got to get picked up, dropped off. That's why I said I can't even have a job. My job is waking up. As soon as I wake up, my job starts, because I got to take everybody else to theirs. Shit, I need to be a stay-at-home wife. The fuck? So I can take care of everybody else. But yeah. So can't y'all come, don't y'all do hair here too? Like y'all gotta do, girl, I'm coming to get my hair done. Hey y'all. She's like, hey. But I'm about to, get out of here. So YouTube friends and family, I will talk to you guys later. I just picked my daughter up from her first day of hair school. I'm about to drop a few more people off with Lyft. Oh shoot, Chase, I was talking to Chase too. He called me.
You talking to me or them?
I'm talking to you. They don't know Chase.
I ain't talked to him in like a minute since the last time.
Tomorrow I need you. I need you too, baby. I need you too. So yeah.
Can we stop at the beauty supply store so that I can get like...
Lily just also, can I take her to go get some new Crocs or something? Did y'all put some gas up in my car? Get call Lily. Call your sister right now.
Gas in the car, bro.
Are you sure the fuck do? Sure the fuck do, because I make the money from the lifting, y'all. I can't put... Hold on now. Hold up. I'm getting off here though. I'm getting off here. Tell Lily we on the way that way. Tell her to make sure my baby...
I'm about to get in the front.
I still want to lift though too, so we gonna see. All right, y'all. Let me get these kids together and feed them and stuff so that I can, finish up. I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get back to the room.
Well,
hey, Trillion Zillion, I love you.
She literally says she got.
Hey, Supreme Queen, Mr. J, Hustle Visions. I love y'all. I love y'all. Where's CJ? Somebody tell CJ that I said I love him. I love you, CJ. And where Cash at? Real Talk with Cash. Hey, Cash. I'm gonna talk to y'all later though.
Lily don't. God, she said